I'm doing my advanced work now. It's not very exciting. I basically walk around the entire festival, then look for the opponents' booths, and then also if I notice any high traffic areas, I'm going to look for the best Spiedie sandwich booth so I can take Martin there for a photo op, perhaps some filming. But yeah, that's about it.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Martin Babiney.
Kylie Fecker.
Kylie, good to meet you. Hi.
Emma Wageman.
Emma?
Yes.
All right, good to meet you both.
What are your plans to help create jobs in the area?
Have either of you ever known someone that you thought, boy, it's too bad that person just moved away because he or she could have made a difference if they stayed right here in Binghamton?
Yeah.
Because what happens is that the politicians will say, we're going to take your tax dollars and we're going to give your tax dollars to some big company and we're going to open some big facility and that's what's going to create jobs. And I think that model is proven not to work. And yet the politicians still keep doing that over and over again. And my model is more, let's invest in our next generation. Let's create the environment so that the people who have the skills and who have the interest can find an easier time getting connected to the right resources. That's what my jobs plan is all about. And like I said, I've been working on it for 6 years as a volunteer. We've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs and laid the foundation for thousands of jobs already. And now I want to do that for Binghamton.
That's awesome. I really like it.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Would you be interested in giving us your information so that we could contact you to see if coming aboard as a volunteer, even for a couple hours a week, could make sense?
I think I would.
Okay, here you go.
I feel like he really understands young people and their perspective on politics, their perspective on local government, and that's why I signed up to volunteer. I'm very interested in what he has to offer.
It seems that we're being followed by someone from the Democratic Party who has an interest in keeping an eye on us because they're actually filming what we're doing. Why are we being filmed?
Because the Democratic Party of the state of New York is impressed by your ability to form a third party.
I appreciate that. We have a ways to go, you know?
Yeah.
Can I have your card?
I don't have a card.
Okay.
I'm working on behalf of the Democratic Party of New York State.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All
right. Well,
we can break out of that two-party structure anytime you want.
That's right.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun being an independent.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Yep. Have a nice one.
Yeah, thanks.
Martin, do we have anybody out filming either of our opponents?
No, we've never done that, Jim. And as you know, I've talked to you and other members of our team that we don't have to worry about that because I believe in the message that we put forward.
Do you think that's why people are sick of the two parties? Because they do these kind of shady tactics where they send people out just to follow you without your knowledge?
There's no question. It is unconscionable that an opponent is expending resources to actually run around and try to film us. It's like, you know, the logic behind that, if most voters understood these are the games that are being played, I gotta believe they would be upset, in this case, with the Democratic Party.
This is an old saying, but it is very, very true. People want to vote for the guy or girl that they feel most comfortable having a beer with. It makes him look, you know, like he is. He's laid back. He's, you know, kind of an everyman. So he just walks around and doesn't think it's okay to have a beer, that it kind of makes him look fake. This makes him look more genuine, like he really is.
All right, Jacob and Brandon, it's been a great day. I really appreciate all that you put into this. I realize that it's hot, all right? We've been stationed here walking around, but we actually did talk to a lot of people. The presence matters. Thank you for your help. It really has made a difference. You start with 12 or 13 or however many we have, and you see how many actually step forward and become engaged. Because names by themselves and the first interaction is step one. You gotta have that first step, put candidates in the funnel, but what's gonna matter is who becomes engaged.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to gauge if it's success or not. I mean, you have a feeling on how things went, but you never know till later on. Look, if 10 of these 13 volunteers actually do something, and we've actually found someone that can staff our Binghamton office, I consider this a hell of a weekend and a hell of a success.
Why are we here? Tell the people, right? Like, what are we doing here?
Message can trump the money if people believe an independent can win. This is the big thing that we have to do, is get people to realize that they don't have to be beholden to the two-party system. I'm Martin Babinick, and I approve this message.